Hello everyone, I'm Silverraptor, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode Run Attempt Episode 52, the final episode. One way or another, we are going to end this Honor Mode Run in success or defeat. I am sure and hoping for success, but we are going to make some preparations. We are going to use the Scroll of Bestial Communion. Now I've got another summon under my belt. Then we're also going to conjure a minor elemental. I'm going to do the ice method. Okay. And then we are going to short rest. Alright, the Emperor is at full power. Yep.
What am I to do?
Alright, Shadowheart. We're going to Death Ward everyone. And then we're going to come over here, Death Ward Starion. And then Karlach. That's Death Ward Karlach. Oh, my Sanctuary. That's fine. And then Death Ward on the Emperor. And there's one in here. Save my time. Take that. Potion of Angelic Slumber. While she sleeps. Oh wait. I have more of those. Scrolls. Yes. Well, what am I doing? Conjure Elemental. Split. One's going to Shadowheart. One is going to Astarion. And this will go to Astarion. We are going all out. First, let me organize this. Okay. Alright, Astarion. You will use this scroll. Let's see here. Let's just stick with fire elementals. And what's a mud method? Freeze mud and explode. Let's do a mud method. Alright, so that's summoned. So he's got his summons there.
Despite everything.
Oh, it summoned 2 mud methods. Ah, I see. Okay. Put this hat on. Oh, right. Elixirs. God, I am so glad I'm taking my time and doing all this. Arcane Acuity. I should have kept the Elixir of Vigilance. Screw it. I'm just going to drink another. I can switch it back when I'm up there. You. Yes. Yes. Okay. I have plenty of these, so I'm going to send one of these to Shadowheart. Oh, drink Shadowheart. Okay. Alright, good. And Astarion, you're going to get the Elixir of Bloodlust. And now, we have all of these summons. Time to do what I should have done last time. And we are going to Longstrider everyone. Okay. God, there's so many summons, it's hard to keep track of who needs a Longstrider. Okay. Longstrider. Oh, you're moving around. Stop moving around. Ah. Okay, you two. Screw it. I'm just gonna keep doing it until everyone has it. Okay, you all have it. Shadowheart and the Emperor still needs it. Will you, Emperor, stop running away? You need it. Okay, we all have it? Yes, we do.
All these things have stayed interesting.
Let's just to make sure, let's split this. I'm going to send this to Astarion. Oh wait, we just long rested. Yeah, we'll do it. Just so that he gets his, words. Get his, his spell slot back. Gosh.
Can't afford to stay idle.
That's right, I have these. Let's use the scroll. And let's summon ourselves. You know what? We'll just be interesting here. We'll summon an air elemental. And we have one more person now to Longstrider. Okay. Are we all good? We're all set? I think so. Onward to the final fight. Yes. Let's go. My heart's going a million miles an hour in my chest right now.
There it is. The crown. The very thing that has been amplifying the Netherbrain's power. And the very place that we will be able to dominate it. That's where we should use the Netherstones.
What the hells are those things?
There you are. The rat catcher. Behave alone. The false daughter of darkness. Shunned by a goddess. The fury of a vermin. Murder incarnate.
Yeah, I'm smiling.
You are spectacular specimens. And you will make spectacular thralls.
And there's the dragon. And if we had sided with Orpheus, we would have also been fighting the Emperor and in addition to all this. Okay. Elixir of Vigilance. Good. Here I am. I did put on the right hat, right? Yes, okay. Bonus action, perfect. Okay, but first and foremost, Mind Sanctuary, right here. And now, for the rest of my army, the Dance Macabre. Go for it. And that comes up. And the final piece of resistance. One globe of invulnerability. And that'll do me. Everyone else, Get in there! Wrathful Smite! On the sorcerer! It's supposed to be me.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Yeah, run in here. That's rage. Wait. Oh, that's an action? Okay, rage. And we are going to throw this at the dragon. And probably this one as well. And then this should probably detonate it.
1, 2.
Bug with Far Realm. That didn't detonate it actually. Okay, you know what? Throw the alchemist fire at these. That'll do it. Okay, where's Shadowheart?
Talk to me.
Okay. Alright,
Moving.
we're going to come in here. With our bonus action, we will... Well, let me just organize this. We will drink this. Okay. And now we need to start summoning our allies again. Oh, we summon everyone else back. Okay. How do I want to do this? We'll summon the Florix group. Maybe, I could summon double of them. Okay. Hell Riders. Front and center.
Put your skills to use.
And then Floric. We can't do that. Okay. But we can hit you. Alright, Air Elemental. We are going to fly here. Multi-attack. Shock targets take double damage. Okay. Okay, save some Apple Charm. You will go after the Sorcerer, so it doesn't cast any spells. Wrathful Smite! Okay, so my evil double is dead.
Shall we cut and run?
Yes, let's go here. We're in the Mind Sanctuary, and we're invulnerable. And we'll do this. Sneak attack too. Look with Far Realm. Good hit. And now we need more allies. So let's do the Gondian Steel Watcher.
Steel Watcher, fall in! Time to join the fight!
Okay, that's there. And now, who else should we start summoning? Keen's Fixers. These guys are still alive, huh? Okay. We'll summon them over here.
Time to honor your debt!
Alright, we'll end turn. The Fire Elemental, we will send them over here. And multi-attack this Barbarian. Skeleton will run forward. And hit the tentacle. Or try to. It's us. Us will go in here. Synaptically blast this tentacle. And I guess at this turn. Shovel. Okay, you're going after this tentacle. Good. Mud method. Let's fly here. Death Burst. Okay, that's not really good. We're going to do Muddy Claws. And then we'll use this to try to get the tentacle to grab onto him. Good. I'm going to go after the rogue, Astarian double here. Okay, well that didn't quite work, but we're getting all of our stuff in there. You can Death Burst, Icy Breath. Okay, let's go here. Icy Breath, these two guys, yep. Okay, concentration's broken, that's fine. Alright, sneak attack on there. Okay, the tentacles are dying, that's good. Zevlor! Killing the tentacles. Wow, that's a brave person going for the dragon. Legendary action, Draconic Fury. Alright, Emperor. Let's put the Shield of Thralls on you. And you are invulnerable. Yeah, we'll end the turn. So you fly here. What do you all have? Efficient, uncanny dodge. Okay, I'll try Mud Breath. Muddy. Movement speed is half. Attack roll gets to have advantage. Okay. That worked for me. Let's fly here. And we're going to Ice Breath. Or just fly. Okay. Are you going to Fairy Fire again? No, you're going to attack the illicits back there and get grappled. Vow of Enmity. Oh, yeah! Hit him with the Paladin Smite. Staggering Smite. What? Why do you have that? Alright, well, we'll silently Backlash because that's a level 4 spell. Took a lot of this psychic damage. Potion of Sleep and Invisible. Okay. Oh dear, he got us out. Dominated Zevlor. That's annoying. Dominated her, but she's still grappled, and that's not letting go, so that's actually good for us. Yep, get your dominations out of the way. Problem is that the dragon's going to be up, and we're outside of the invulnerability. Okay, we took some damage. Ouch. Okay, I'm starting to get scared now. You chase him. Wrathful Smite. Damn it.
Heating up.
Okay, can't use reaction. Slowed. No, let's not do that. We'll do enraged throw of this at them. Oh, damn it. Okay, we're invulnerable again. And we got that again. Okay. We need to call for his allies. Dame Aelin.
Right, Dame Aelin. Time to tear these rats a new one.
Get back in here. Alright, this needs a multi-attack on him. Okay, that's done. Your turn. What are you gonna do? I think we kill one of our dominated allies. Can't use reactions, it's dazed. You know what? Concussive smash. Damn. Alright. Hit this. Okay, it's maimed. What does maimed do? Movement speed 0, has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Excellent.
Shall we dance?
I'm going to, yeah, just use a Misty Step right in here. No! Psychic Dominance? Really?
Still on my feet.
Okay, I will Misty Step here. Okay, and now we need to summon someone else. Yes, we need Mizora. So let's summon her right here. And we have control over here. Okay. Okay. Where do I want to... Who do I want to kill? That guy probably. No, this guy. Oh, slowed. Dang, that black hole's really good. Yeah, let's hit that. We can click our heals. Get us our movement speed back. Get in here. And now let's call for another ally. Yeah, let's get the Iron Hand Grenaders. Okay. I'm going to elemental warp here. That's 50%. But this will also hit him. And then we'll surround him. Alright. Yeah, chain lightning the dragon. Oh wait, slow. Slow him. Slow him. Slow him. Slow that. I think that's all the targets that we can see. Yeah, so dragon save is slow. Damn. Okay, well, that's fine. Mud Mephit. Attack that. Okay. Hellrider. Okay, jumps there. I threw a sleeping potion on it. No. Gosh darn it. God, that thing needs to die. That's the sorcerer. I thought the sorcerer dies. Sonic Backlash and a level 3 counter spell. I hate that the dragon's going to be going soon. Ha! She saved. Okay, dragon. What are you gonna do, dragon? Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Eye bite. Okay, it's dread. Okay, so while concentrating, you're capable of dread putting creatures into dread, sickness, and putting them to sleep. Okay. Hold monster. Hang on. Wait. Oh yeah! Because of disintegrate. Okay. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. Oh wait, it doesn't have... It might have the reaction. So let's go over here. So we're kind of far away. And we are going to... Quicken. Oh no, disintegrate was a level 6. Okay. Quicken, hold monster. Wait, what was that going to bring? Okay. We'll try. Aha! He's held. Okay, what are you gonna do?
Overrule.
Okay. You need to kill this guy. Okay. And there. Back into here. So we've got our action back. And raid throw with this.
Good idea.
And kill the sorcerer, please. Okay, try again. Good, it's dead. Let's elemental warp here. And multi-attack. Okay, wasted a charm.
Transform.
Wrathful Smite against the red dragon for a guaranteed crit. We just need to kill that dragon. You need to die. Okay, well you're maimed. That's progress. Let us sneak attack the dragon. Let's just kill the dragon this turn. Okay. Pierce the weak. And then we're going to use the dragon arrow. Where is it? There it is. Arrow of Dragon Slain. Excellent.
Behold the dancer.
Okay, now we need more allies. Yes, I will summon these guys. I will throw them here. One of them still alive. Alright. Owlbear. Cub, your turn.
Time to bite, my owlbear friend. Time to bite, my owlbear friend.
What to do with this? Oh! Okay, I know what I'm going to be doing next turn with Karlach, but for me... What does me want? No, that's too far. Okay, I am going to Shield of Thrall, I think? Shadowheart. Perfect. Fire Elemental. Warp to here. You're slowed, that's right. Cutting action dash. You probably lost your action, right?
Hurry.
Yep.
Get to the brain and cast the spell to compel it to submit. I'll cover you.
Okay, we are here. I'm going to save that last one, Roland Sing, for later. Right now, we need to blast this dragon. But not with that, because that will hit the Emperor. Destructive wave? No. No, wait. Okay, not far enough. Alright, okay, need to save that for later. You know what? I know what to do. We are going to level 4 Guiding Bolt this dragon. And then Mass Cure Wounds, everyone. Alright, end turn. What are you gonna do? Yeah, you don't have an action, do you? Oh, Devil is free. He's gonna dash. Oh, he woke up. Yeah, he woke up Dame Amelin. Oh, he's looking for the invisible guy. Find him. No? Okay. Elemental Warp. Yeah, I want him dead. Oh, but slowed. Alright, Emperor. Yep, we're within the Mind Sanctuary now. And can't use that because it's a bonus action. Mind Flayer Domination. I should have used that earlier. What do I want to do? Mind Blast will be later. I think he'll just end his turn safely in here. Okay, that's dead. And then we'll move on up. Can trigger all of these. Okay, that's dead. Good. Dame Aelin, we have control over. She can Lunar Flare, Lunar Smite, and Lunar Blessing. Let's start taking out these Mind Flayers here. Not enough movement? Okay. And then we're going to... Okay. And then let's fly here. And hit this. Nope. No, the whole monster's broken. That invisibility is annoying. Okay, she's dead. Psionic backlash. Okay, dragon. Oh boy. All right. You're going to kill that. And then let us fly away. Okay, good. We need to kill the dragon. Next.
I got this.
All right. Oh, the dragon's going to retaliate. You. Yeah, you can take it. Hit. And then retaliate. Okay, good. That's what I was counting for.
Heading in.
Oh, good. That guy's revealed. All right, he's going to... New target. You.
Handy.
Die. Okay, assassin's still there. Annoying. I just realized I haven't used the soul coin.
Transform.
Oh my god, I've been missing stuff left and right, but oh well. We'll fly, kill this tentacle. Wrathful Smite! Nice crit.
Death's cold grip.
Okay, can we sneak attack? We can. Sneak attack. And then we'll finish it up with an arrow of dragon slaying. Dragon down. We are invisible. Kill him. All right. We're doing good.
Time for a new approach.
And I'm even hiding. Okay.
Into the bloody fray.
Next up, Arcane. Not far enough. Okay. Let's move up further. And then Arcane Gate. Target's too far still. Okay. Okay, we need to heal up here anyway, so I think we're just going to focus on Eldritch Blasting Tentacles. Yeah. Tentacles, you... Take this. Yeah, Reflective Shell. Yeah, so I'll reflect them back to point of origin. I might do it with Magic Missile. Now we go for... Let's see. Fire Shield Chill. Resistant to fire damage. Resistant to cold. Okay. So we need to go for this guy. Multi-attack. Ha! Did that to woke him up. Alright. Shadowheart doesn't have her action, but I wanted to get up here.
On my way.
Okay. Now I just need to remember I need to drink the health potion. dash into the tentacle. Nice smoke powder shot. Okay, Devilor, what are you gonna do? Oh good, he healed. Fire Elemental, we need to go here. Multi a hit. Okay, that one's dying quickly.
Transform.
I want the Emperor to levitate here. Telekinesis you. Right into Dame Aelin. Psionic Backlash. Okay, well, we tried. Alright, my friend. Wait a minute. I'm realizing we're missing an ally. I wasn't able to summon the Ox. Dame Aelin will fly you right here. And then Lunar Smite. Okay, that's a good that was pretty good. Okay, you know what? Target's too far. Okay. The movement speed is done, so we're just gonna move here and end turn. Counterspell. Alright, the Kuato are dead. That's fine. Let's see. Not enough movement for that. No, I don't want to haste. I'm just gonna end my turn. Are you gonna blast me with another big energy blast again? Or just summon, you just summoned that? Oh yeah, it did blast those. Okay, we're gonna fly here. Wrathful Smite! Dang shield.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Alright, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Half health healing. Everyone healed from it. Allies. Aha! There it is. Apple a day. Yeah, let's summon them there. Then we'll come here. And then we'll fly after this guy. And we're going to, again, Wrathful Smite, and went through. Good. Wait, did I just attack? I attacked me, not it. Gosh darn it. I am screwing up right now. Okay. Stop me from doing stupid shit. Okay. I'll save this for these obvious allies that are coming in.
Time to push my luck again.
Me, finally, move up and activate this arcane gate. Here, open it up. And mind blast this guy. Okay, he's saved. Do I have haste? Do I have haste? Yes, I do. Okay. Activate Arcane Gate. Haste me. Oh, darn it. Oh, wait. Potion of speed. Yeah. So we'll haste me. And help haste me. Okay. Haste Astarion. Haste me. Split. 1. Send to Astarion. Before we try that again, you are probably able to counter spell, so... Okay, miss. Scroll of haste. Okay, good. And turn.
The only way out.
Now you're probably, what am I trying to do? Just another globe of invulnerability. Okay. Yep, that tentacle is dead. Oh, dang it, I forgot about the portal. Okay, you know what? That is fine. We have flying potions. Fly in here. Alright, we're invulnerable. What to do is him. Guiding bolt. Level 5. And he's dead. Alright. Alright, you guys. Kill it. Oh, good explosion. Alright, he's dying. Alright. That guy's still alive. He'll die to the owlbear. I'll move the fire elemental here. And we will just smoldering touch him. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to levitate here. And we will begin opening this. Okay. Quads or multi-attack. Multi-attack. Okay, that's dead. Alright, Dame Aelin. I will fly you. You know what? We'll just huddle in our invulnerability here. Yeah, we're counterspelling that. Okay, he's levitating. Alright, Mizora will fly here. Okay, she's invulnerable. And just a hold monster. Okay, hit save. Alright. Are you gonna try to blast this again? No, but these are gonna fire. Fly here. And Wrathful Smite.
I'm forever, pal.
Alright. We are going to jump in here. Enemies haven't spawned in yet. Let's throw this at him.
Go on.
All right. I'm gonna put this right. Oh, you're still alive. You're probably the new guy who actually spawned in. Target's too far. Oh, very well. What's our Steel Watcher resistant to? Fire. He's immune to poison and psychic. Then let's do a fire arrow. And then another fire arrow. Once more. Alright.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Like it's something that I should do here. We need to wait for our haste and such to... Oh wait, I have 9 turns of haste, but who's hasting? The Starian's probably concentrating. Okay. Go and touch that Mind Flare. He's still up. He snuck attack the Mind Flare. Alright, Shadowheart's here. Let's see. I guess Healing Word us. Oh, I know. We need to be drinking the Universal Resistance Potion. Yeah. Oh, I used up my bonus action. Okay, well. Now everyone doesn't know what to do because there's no more enemies on the field. We cleared this. I'm just going to send this here. You are going to polymorph into a Minotaur. And yeah, come on over here. Okay.
It's weakened. This is our chance.
Okay, everybody in.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together.
Absolute freedom!
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Let's see. I'm going to fly. Yeah, fly here. And then we are going to Mind Blast it. Oh, darn. Okay, okay, so the Emperor's there. We need it just now to go all in on it. End our turn. Okay, killed the tentacle. Alright, Dame Aelin can't go in here. Out of the way. Okay. Oh, you can't either. Alright, yeah, you're you. Alright, so the enemies have landed.
My will is yield.
We have 5 turns to defeat this. Orb of negation. Yeah, so we can't go over on that side. The Aegis of the Absolute. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't like the sound of it. Okay. Everybody in.
Its will is weakening. The Netherbrain's ours.
I'm gonna drink a potion to fly. Which we are going to... Okay. Alright, I see which ones are damaged, so we're gonna fly over here. Okay. Starian's turn. You will also go in.
There you are, you wretched thing. Time to die.
Where's... Does he have a potion to fly? Does not look like it. A Shadow Heart. We need you to give a potion of flying to Astarion. So drink this potion of flying, and then I want you to fly here. Wait, I should double check with the Aegis of the Absolute. You know, all types of damage that it took in the previous round. Oh yeah, right. Okay. My turn. And enter.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
And we are going to fly here. Okay. And now it has pitiful dexterity. Let us, let's see. We'll do disintegrate. Good. Damn. Okay, I am stunned. Okay. That's fine. I am going to give the Artistry of War to Karlach. We are only going to be doing force damage this turn. Good. We broke the haste on us from Astarion. So that's why we are out of the fight, but we're on a platform that's not going to collapse, fortunately. Okay. Now for me, I am going to give 2 scrolls of Disintegrate to Astarion. He has Potion of Speed, so that's up. Disintegrate. Good hit. Disintegrate. Okay, he's saved. Okay. Okay, so those guys are done with. Oh no, our allies are trying to turn against us.
Its will is weakening. We have the upper hand. Time to end this.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly here. And again, we are going to take 2 Scrolls of Disintegrate, and we're going to give it to Shadowheart. We're only doing force damage this turn, so that when it gets the resistance to damage... Okay, we'll fly over here. Oh, hang on. Potion of Speed. And then... Disintegrate. And... Disintegrate. Okay, Emperor. You have Chain Lightning. Yeah, that's gonna fall, so we're gonna come over here. Chain Lightning. Do you have any force damage? Anything at all? Is this psychic? That's fine. Concentrate psychic blast. Okay, still up.
Impossible. Denial.
Just so close. Yeah, it's marking those. Now it is immune to force and psychic damage. And I want to finish it
Despite everything.
with a nice, powerful... No, that's too weak. Chain lightning. We're going lightning this turn. Blast it. Yes. Yes! It's coming to me. I just beat honor mode.
Impossible. Pain. Fear. Terror. Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
Subdued at last, it begs for its life.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
Absolutely not.
Please, because it knows I am its master. I will finish this.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of the Emperor's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
We could do it, you know. We could rule the world.
Ah, no. No, Astarion. Ah, okay. We can't let this thing live, because as long as it has that back door with the Mind Flayer Parasite, it will win. Go ahead. Command the brain to destroy all tadpoles and then itself.
My master. I must obey. I must end.
Oh my god! Honor mode's mine!
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn illithids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. Free of urge and worm, your brain is battered and bruised. But it is yours. Yours at last.
Okay. It's loading the cutscene. And it picked this scene to freeze on. It's just black screen. Okay. There. Cutscene. The psychic backlash from the nether brain dying. Peasants uprising because the mind flayers are just so weakened now from that backlash.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Yes, it was. Last few cutscenes.
Hells. I'm lucky I learned to swim when I did.
Fucking hell. It's over.
And here I was, worried I'd become some grotesque, deformed beast. I would say no offense meant, but, well, look at you.
It makes little difference to me. I did what I had to secure my freedom. And in spite of your resistance to completing your evolution, you have proved a good ally.
Yep, I am no longer have tadpoles, so I no longer look shriveled up and needing my cup of morning coffee. We could not have done it without your help.
I'm glad you think so. I did my best.
Skvar, you may have succeeded, but I have failed. Gith's son is dead, and Vlaakith has abandoned me. I will be hunted by her Inquisition to the ends of the world. I must leave. I have nothing more to gain by being here.
No. We faced the Netherbrain together and won. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
You helped my people end the Grand Design. For this, I will remember you. But I will not forget what you have cost us. I will remember the fights we fought together. But my next fights will be without you.
I didn't get this for the best narrative, I got it just to get that golden dice.
The Githyanki are departing in peace. Curious sight in a day already full of them.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
I can see the cogs moving behind your eyes, Gale. What's on your mind?
The crown. It's somewhere in the Gionthar. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. The casts I weave would be mine to command. I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god.
Good luck. Don't forget me when you're a god.
It's I who should be saying such things. Do not think I leave you without a heart as heavy as your own. But I owe it to myself to follow where destiny leads. I'll never forget you. That I promise. And if you ever felt differently, there'll be a place waiting for you in the heavens.
Sorry, I'm with Shadowheart here.
Once Gale tasted of godhood, he was always bound to fill himself full. May he be wiser than he is cocksure, for his own sake. After all, Mystra's not about to welcome him to the Pantheon with open arms. For now, though, let us leave Gale to his future and turn to our own.
So, what's next? Something fun, I hope.
I think a celebration is in order.
Yes. We should see if the, elf song's still standing. It's been so long since I had a fine wine, and we have more than earned it.
I will not be joining you. I fear my presence will be no more welcome in the streets of the city than it ever was.
Walk safely into the dark. You were truly tentacular.
I will miss you, too.
Now that you no longer live in each other's minds, it's hard to tell if the mind flare is being sincere, though perhaps no harder than it ever was.
Many died so that we could see this day. They deserve to be honored. But first, we revel and rest.
And now the Karlach ending.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you.
I don't think I can save her. I didn't fight.
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough.
I didn't have Will Become Blade of Avernus.
So, how'd I do?
You were spectacular in every way.
So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Karlach. Yeah. If I could be Will sing all the way to the end and defeated, and did the trials, made a Blade of Avernus, he would go back with her.
I stand back. I'm going to...
certainly helped us get our honor mode victory.
It's over. And it's all because of you.
Okay, floating skeleton
Who
corpses.
were destined to become a thrall.
Gosh darn it, it's not loading.
Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate. You slept like a babe straight through the night, dreamless, thoughtless, and almost entirely free. For the first time, you feel alone, calm. You breathe. Baal may have been your beginning, but he will not be your end. Of all those you killed in your father's name, one lingers in your mind even now. Isabel, the cleric of Selûne. Her death weighs upon you still.
She already died once. I just returned her where she proper
A
place.
burden you will carry for the rest of your days. But fortunately, you will not have to carry it alone.
Last night was perfect. Though I couldn't help lying there thinking about my parents before you stirred.
Ah, dead parents, the perfect post-coital subject.
Sorry. Thought I'd catch you in the afterglow. I gave them the release they asked for. Freed myself from Shah's grasp just as they wished for. But there's moments where I think I'd trade that to be able to see them again. Talk to them again. There's so much only they could have told me. But that's all gone now. I've got to move on. Find some place for myself.
There's a place for you by my side if you want it.
I was hoping you'd say that. Whatever lies ahead will be far less daunting if I have you. It could be just like old times. Well, hopefully not exactly like old times. I think I've had enough camping and mortal peril for one lifetime.
I like how the two amnesiacs are got together. It's fitting. Now, while I feel immense relief that I actually beat honor mode, I can't let my guard down, because if I do something really stupid in this camp, like say attack someone, I lose. They will turn hostile, they will kill me, and then the honor mode run dies. Or, if I kill someone, Withers will just kill you, and then I die. So,
since the Netherbrain fell, you and Shadowheart have seen more of Faerun than you ever thought possible. She no longer shies from wolves or water. Nothing in the world frightens her anymore. And you feel you could face anything by her side. One day, you receive a letter passed to you by a stranger who bows with deference. An invitation to a gathering of the friends and allies who stood by your side in the fight against the Absolute. You waste no time in packing and set off on the long road back to where all of your adventures together began.
Wizard's party.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Here we are. Alright.
These boots.
I'll start with Volo.
I cannot remember the last time.
Ah, it's the star of the show. Our humble protagonist who forsook Baal to save the city. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
I don't think he was invited, but oh, whatever. It's wonderful to see you, Volo. How have you been? I love the eye.
Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
The Hero and I, no?
I, me, it's all Volo as far as I'm concerned. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Hmm?
In other words,
your success
nothing.
really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
I love how it's just basically, why don't I? You know. So you don't have to do anything.
Now, there's a face I know well indeed.
Let's see, where is the chest of... There we go. Chest of grateful words. Alright, let's see here. The hero... Wait, what is this one? Official guild letter. You have the realm, we followed the adventure closely. The day you fell. The Guild of Great Genius. Who is this? Okay. Letter from Bacchus. You may concern with giving this address, as I could consider writing. Just an update. The iron nodes are nearly beyond help. I've managed to yoke them into something resembling a coherent force for innovation. We've been hired to assist in the city's reconstruction, and our steam-powered object motivators are helping to move building supplies to every part of the city. It's nothing, really. I am well. I trust you are too. We deserve it, after all, don't we? Bacchus. Art. To old acquaintance. Sunny porch. Rejoined Miss Oliver. Promised the end. Fear it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this guy. Alright. From Ravengard, the city forever your debt, without your valor, sacrifice, the temples, the inns, for attached to the skies, blah, 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 blah. We did good, yes, okay. Letter from Etivar. A note, I will not be silent, E. Neatly with Etivar, friends, well, my people, consider our loss, our lauded benevolent patriarchs, maimed or great up in cities. In the very beating hearts of the city, the right to speak freely, dead upon the cobblestones, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. From Araj. My friend, no, my darling, greeting from Menzo Berzin. Oh, no, it's her. Yeah, whatever. Floric. I doubted you for so long. Perhaps you knew that already. In spite of your best attempts, you've proven yourself time and again at Walking's Rest. Another Rain's defeat. You've proven your courage. Baldur will be whole again. I might have doubted you, but you never did. Okay. Floric. Saravok. I am alive. You're alive. Too late you will learn that it is a punishment to be endured. Bald's line has ended with you for now. And even if your blood's gifts were struck by the Hush Sage, another desire will call. One day it may be next year, it may be a decade, but you're going to feel like your life is worthless, that you're missing purpose, that you are robbed of your true destiny, and at that point, when you are at your lowest, you will be claimed by the urge to procreate, as all animals are on this doomed plane. Your children will pass through my tribunal, I will say here, and wait. We'll wait. As I waited for a century for you, it was nothing. I'm eager for the day I watched your spawn rip other to shreds in the temple. Our killing fate will repeat itself. Don't you know that, Ball spawn? My granddaughter is in Ball's domain now. The red sky, the red sun, and at the end of time, I do not mourn her. Not that I mourn what could have come from you. An unbridled hate, your dead kin, Saravok and Chev. Well, I think we've completely severed ourselves from Ball. So I don't think we'll spawn any more Ball spawn. From Elminster. Do you recall the day we met? You could have been no more than 8 summers old, clutching your mother's apron. Eyebrow thin, fireball, fold. I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, he's talking about Gale. Yeah, he's talking about Gale. Alfira! How many times I started this letter, I'm just going to go straight. I heard what you are and what you've overcome. I saw murder in your eyes when you looked at me, but you stayed your hand, didn't you? I'm not going to tell you where I am for obvious reasons, but I'm safe. I'm happy. I'm not going to waste a second of my life. Thank you. Yeah, I typically went out of my way to keep you alive. Dabin! Hello. I hope to find you well, but I don't know how it can. I heard that car died shortly after you beat the brain, though I didn't know her half as well. She was unforgettable. I can't help but blame myself. Wonder if I could more of it could be done. Believe me, I won't be caught short again. I made my business to learn all I can about fertile metalwork in case another collector should ever visit my forge. But then again, how could there be another? She was absolutely singular. Nocturne. Dear Shadowheart, I hope that you are happy and well. I must keep this short. I'm trying my Shard's followers. Seems strange. Perhaps one day I will break away. Yes, go. Better for the boss. Sherlock. Orpheus may not be with us, but the comet shines ever brightly. Breath by breath, battle by battle, blackest death draws near. I have taken to astral plane, slaughter all who must be slaughtered, and spread her heir's truce to every possible ear, willing and unwilling. Many against Yankee have already taken up arms as warriors of the comet. Others have remained in their enclaves or traveled to crushes, dedicating themselves to our cause, scribes, spies, and slate scholars. But our allies do not call themselves children of Gis. Zerence Megathgis, the Gezerized God King, has requested an audience. I know I butchered that. There was a time I would have thought such a coalition unspeakable, but with the Gizrai at our side, not even the full force of the Kithraki could stop us. If Blackest is to fall, perhaps the two skies must again be made one. Lost of the comet. Okay, at least not hunting us anymore. Mayrina! So, yeah. So I'd reach out first for once. I finally had my baby, a beautiful boy. Can't believe I ever thought of giving him up. He screamed his head off half the night. I barely slept. I'm the happiest. Other than my wedding day, decided to name him Connor, but he's also gone. All the hag survivors. She became an author. Mind you, it's all about killing hags. Basically, she's just an anti-hag person, which is good. Neighbor, hi, hello, greetings to you. I'm writing inside the pigeon coop. Neighbor, friend to all birds. Excuse the dried poo. I tried to tie the letters politically, but I had to. And then, Epiphany! I have one of the Epiphany. Yeah, okay, he's just gonna talk. Zevlor. I hope my penmanship has improved somewhat in the past months. When I first stumbled into the city, I shook so badly that I could scarcely hold the soup of priest pressed to my hands, let alone write thank you as you deserve. It is only when the city itself began to shake that I felt my hands grow still. It's just like, no words. Okay, she's just saying thank you for giving me a second chance. Missive from the Emperor, my ally. Inefficient as written communication is, it will suffice to cover the distance between our minds these days. I write to express my regrets that I will not attend your celebration. Though I thank you for thinking of me. I have not forgotten you. As I move to restore my influence, I shall be sure to call upon you when the need arises, and I hope that you will respond to such a call. Ours is a very beneficial partnership, and I see no need to curtail further opportunities to collaborate. Your friend, the Emperor. Okay, that's all done. Let's talk to this guy.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
You seem glum. I thought globs were meant to be full of pep and joy.
I find it hard to summon up the trademark pep these days. You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little.
How do you know Withers?
I owe him a favor. One he is eternally invoking.
A favor that never ends.
Honoring the worthy was a fair price to pay for Withers to pull me out of the fugue plane. Alas, one purgatory to another.
I think you're being a bit dramatic. This is hardly purgatory.
Perhaps I've not sufficiently explained my predicament. Before I was banished to the fugue plane, I had song prayers coming out the proverbial ears. Guess how many I get now? None.
Musical prayers were once offered to Melil, Lord of Song, a minor deity whose worship faded after offending the trickster god Cyric.
I'm washed up, I'm afraid.
I disagree. I'd be honored to be serenaded by Millie Long of Lord of Song.
You know? You're bloody right. It is an honor. Finally. The scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. What can I do you for?
I'd like you to change the song.
Your wish is my... etc. What song do you want?
Can you play a pretty song? How about something hopeful, something rich and warm, nostalgic and gentle? Something I've never heard before. Yeah, try that.
Fantastic idea. It'll suit the whole affair perfectly.
Okay, which song is this?
New days, old friends. There's no greater joy.
Alright, we'll talk to Halford next.
You made it! You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more.
They do indeed. Let me guess, just as nature intended.
Just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been kind to me this past while. Yet I cannot forget the bond we all forged together. It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
Future is ours to write. Who knows what we might yet know. You sound like you need a drink.
Well, I am not normally given to imbibing, but this is a special occasion. And I believe our dear Withers procured a fine honey mead as part of the celebratory victuals. Even the most ascetic of nature's servants would be tempted by such an elixir. But that can wait. Your company is what truly drew me. Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing.
Let's see. Stay eager a little longer. I'll come back to you later.
Ah, as you wish. Enjoy yourself.
I forgot I need to go and talk to the Armored Owlbear. It's good to see
He
you.
looks coyly at the ground, suddenly shy.
What have you been up to since we last
He
met?
snaps the air and wiggles. He's either miming fighting a many-limbed creature or dancing. It's unclear.
Can't use my
He is,
potion.
however, exhausted. He's had plenty of adventures without you.
You look tired. Let's say we find you a home. How about with Halsin?
The joy in the owlbear's eyes is clear. He longs to have a home, and Halsin is perfect.
Okay, yeah. I was like, while I was talking to Halsin, I'm like, oh, right. I need to talk to Owlbear. Let's get this settled.
It truly is splendid to see everyone gathered together again, if only for a night. I hope the sun does not make haste to rise on us.
Tell me, how have you been faring? You wanted to form a new settlement, didn't you?
Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all. In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the past will be entirely invisible, even to those who remember them. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Wraithwin have been repurposed into new homes, and the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together.
Is this the balance you wished for?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Though it is a more complex, evolving beast than I could ever have anticipated. True balance is no simple, fixed thing. I see that now. We welcome folk from all walks of life. Anyone who wishes for a new start. Naturally, it can be chaotic at times, but it is a thrilling sort of chaos. It thrives in ways I could never have dreamed of.
I'll need to see this place for myself.
You are welcome whenever you like, and for however long you please. Now, please, tell me all, and spare no details. I shall not lie. I have an ulterior motive in wishing to hear all. It is the children, you see, my charges. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin. Another is the chorus that greets me each nightfall. They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake.
Let's see. Had I known bedtime tales were possible, I would have thought you out in camp now. I expect you'll have a few tales that need to wait until they're in short order. Alright, let me see what I have.
I am all ears. Though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image.
Regale Holland with the tale of the past 6 months. Tell House in the detective story where in the end the interpreted Fist discovers they have been committing the murders all along. Regale was the tale of the past 6 months.
You have kept yourself busy. I expected no less in truth. I shall be able to keep the children enthralled for a few more nights yet, thanks to you. And should you wish to retell of your exploits in person, well, I shall not object to a night off. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else.
Tell me about Samuel and Oliver. Do you see them?
Quite often. They come and go as they please, but with so many playmates to avail of, they are far from strangers. They ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. But more importantly, I see it in their faces whenever they visit. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods as far as I'm concerned.
Let's see. What of the Grove? Do you stay in touch?
On occasion, but I prefer not to interfere. Francesca of the High Forest is Archdruid now, and by all accounts, she has proven to be a steady and wise influence. Even Korga may yet find true balance, thanks to her influence.
I may have volunteered you for something, if you'll forgive me. Might your new community have room for a well-behaved owlbear?
Do you truly even need to ask? Of course. Who could not open their home to a befeathered hero of Baldur's Gate? Ah, and I did promise the children I would bring them back a surprise. Oh, imagine their faces.
Alright, turn to leave.
Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Do you remember how I told you I like to whittle? I made this. Ducks are my favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course, traveling far and wide with the turn of the seasons. Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company.
Let's see. Doesn't do anything. It's lovely, thank you.
Just a token to remember me by. Now, I've taken up enough of your time. Go on. Enjoy the festivities. We can speak again later.
Yeah, I wish I had my animal speaking so I
Just
could
the
talk
same
to this
old
guy.
chatter. Does no one here get drunk and spill secrets?
Hi, Astarion.
Well, look who it is. My murderous little friend. What have you been up to? Fallen back into old habits?
No, the urges have passed. I am my own person again.
Well, that's a relief. I didn't want to have to ruin a perfectly good evening by having to kill you.
I would have liked that not to happen
Never mind
either.
a perfectly good set of clothes. This cloth stains at the slightest drop of blood. It's awful.
So, what have you been doing since I last saw you last?
Cazador's mansion has become my palace and played host to every kind of banquet and soiree and masquerade imaginable. And of course, has seen its fair share of hedonism, clandestine deals, and the occasional disappearance. Whatever it takes to build up my influence over those who matter. I'm spinning my web. Power grows slowly, but I have nothing but time now.
What's your end game? Ruler of Baldur's Gate?
Oh, I wouldn't say ruler. Any old fool can sit on the throne. I would be more of a puppet master. For all my freedom to walk in the sun, it's still much more fun to pull the strings of power from the shadows. But the important thing is I am doing wonderfully. Finally having a life that's worth living. And who knows what's next? There's an entire world out there, ready for the taking.
He will never last. Someone will stop you.
They are welcome to try. I could use a new trophy for my wall. I did miss you, you know. You always had such unique ideas about the world. We did share a wonderful adventure, you and I. A pity to see it end in some ways. But we have great new lives stretching out before us, and great new adventures to go on. I will never forget the time we spent together, though. And I know you'll never forget me. Until next time, darling.
Alright, we're done with him. Now it's time for Lae'zel.
For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head.
Your efforts atop of Blackheath are well underway, then.
We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the Astral, but still we need allies. And one beyond reckoning has made itself known. Zerith Minyaragith.
Thera Mayaragith? What is that?
Not a what, but a who. The immortal god king of the Githzerai. An exiled people. Once kin with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into two. Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
Hold on. The great warrior lays out on a diplomatic mission?
Exactly the reaction I expected. My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
Shame you couldn't be with us in person. It's like talking to a ghost.
I suppose it is, rather. I'm just glad to be here at all. It's taken a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure my projection. Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This... Fey Run. More to the point, I missed you. I wouldn't even deny it with Vlaakith's vorpal blade at my neck. Though, I'd rather it not come to that. Now go, mingle a bit. That's the word, right? Mingle. But don't think you've seen the last of me. I'll be back. Sure as the comet will rise. Sure as Kalir will forever circle the sun.
Oh.
Sorry,
Oh.
It's a reflex when I clap
The
eyes on
egg
something.
was on her person
distasteful.
because she left. Okay. Well. Oh well.
Aha! Goodness. Was Faerun always so dull? Still, at least the company was worth the trip, if not the view.
Sorcerer, your magic feels different, more primal somehow. Is this the power? Is this Karsus' power at work?
Not to be overly pedantic, but they are my powers now. I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events. First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex Netherese incantations. Then, I used it. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. And then I put it to work. As expected, Mystra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition.
Good, to challenge Mystra would have been a greater folly even than Karsus's.
I don't recall saying that I'd given up. I can say this much for now. Mystra is welcome to her dominion. My aims are set a little higher than offering cursory blessings to just any half-decent spellcaster. I exist, not to bestow favors on my followers, but to inspire them, to seize their destinies for themselves, exactly as I did. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible.
Okay, let's see. This Galarian magic gear sounds intriguing. Could I wield it as I do the weave?
Ao would prefer to let the cosmic dust settle from my unexpected ascension before considering my right to grant my followers such power. I'm sure it'll come around in a millennium or so. And by then, my creed will be something to reckon with. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm. This is only the beginning.
What can I say, Gale? I'm impressed.
I thought you would be. Now, divine as my company undoubtedly is, I have an eternity to catch up with you. A luxury few others at this party possess. Don't let me deprive them of your company, or mine, for that matter. It's not every day a newborn god shows up to the reunion.
Okay.
You must practice acceptance.
Oh, clothing chest. Don't need that.
As long as they're not
Let's see. Next. Where? They keep moving everywhere.
Anything I fear.
Where is Will? Where is Will?
Oh, Tara. It hurts to be so misunderstood by my oldest friend.
Okay. Will's disappeared. Oh, there he is. Let's talk to Will, see what's going on with him.
Gods, I must look a mess. I just rolled out from under a pesky ogre when Withers yanked me in. Oh, I didn't mean... Well, I didn't mean that. I just gutted the ogre, not... How about I change the subject before I dig this hole any deeper? It's so good to see you. And I've got so much to tell. The trolls I've torn open, the ghouls I've cleaved, the stories I've been itching to tell. I don't suppose you'd indulge me.
A tale told by the Blade of the Frontiers? I'm eager to hear.
Yes, but just the one, or I'll be yammering all night. You want to hear about the Stegosaurus that bullied Candle Keep, the impossible lich, or the young dragon who crawled out of Deeping Cave?
Dinosaur battle? Tell me every bloody detail.
Wizards have a penchant for unusual pets. A flying cat. Delightful. A menagerie of dinosaurs, on the other hand. The wizard in question was called Rylan. Had a half-dozen eggs smuggled into Candlekeep from the jungle. Did you know it takes 10 days for a hatchling Stegosaurus to reach the size of a cave bear? Rylan sure didn't. It wasn't a month before the place was overrun by rampaging stegos. The great readers dealt with 5 of them without too much trouble. The remaining one, well, young Rylan cast in large on it by mistake. The beast rampaged through the baths, demolished Ogma's temple, and smashed through the east wall. Stegos may not have much taste for meat, but they've got a hell of a temper. Luckily, this one had only clobbered a few farmhouses once I'd caught up. The ground shook as it charged me. I vaulted over the beast and grabbed it by the tail. It bucked and bellowed as I climbed its plates and straddled its head. I plunged a blade into the left eye, straight into the brain. It fell to the ground with a thud. Bet the ravens are still picking at its carcass to this day.
Incredible story. I wish I'd been there to see it played out.
I wish you'd been there to join in. Oh, to battle together, just like the old days. I suppose that's my way of saying I miss you. Tonight, I toast not just the people we've become, but the people we were. Warriors, winners, saviors.
Your father must be proud. Have you been visiting?
I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the Fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart.
Mithura must be keeping you busy with her missions, too.
She's kept her leash loose. Though, I've been no stranger to the hells. Every target she's set me on's been a demonic intruder. Tenari assassins who slip into Avernus. Armonites that amass near the Styx. My next mark's the most challenging yet. Or so she says. I don't know much more. Only that it's no demon, but a devil. She's playing a game. I don't know what it is or how she plans to win, but I can tell you this much. I'd fall on my own blade and join the blood war in an instant should Zariel's hell-touched fingers stretch towards the coast. And as long as I'm more useful as a warlock, that's not a risk Mazora would take.
I miss traveling with you. You're a pleasure to be around.
I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side.
Leave.
Go on. The night's young. You shouldn't waste a moment of it. Or waste a single drop of wine, for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oops. Did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Alright, that's everyone except Shadowheart. So let's go talk to... Oh, and Scratch. Let's talk to Scratch first, then Shadowheart.
One place. Well, not to mention
they
all
can't
my
all be winners.
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it?
I'm so glad Withers remembered to invite my favorite companion.
Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement. He seems excited in a way you recognize. He wants you to throw the object he's cropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism.
Where the hell did you find this, boy?
He whines. Let's talk. More throw.
Scratch, come here, boy. One final pet for the bestest boy ever. Leave.
Is the day.
Inert astral prism. And
So very simple.
there he goes.
And don't you forget it.
Good boy.
I didn't expect to be nervous. But seeing everyone here like this, It's strange, isn't it? I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like wood smoke and fallen leaves stuck to my backside.
Don't worry, you'll start enjoying yourself in no time.
A little wine might help accelerate the process. So, we should divvy up what we tell people about what we've been doing these past few months. I'd hate to be a bore that comes along and regurgitates the same story to someone moments after you've told them. Any ideas?
If you're a willing accomplice in all things, what do you think is worth telling?
Well, there's the visit to the House of the Moon, fending off Sharan assassins. That stray imp that joined us. Bing bong, wasn't it? We've squeezed in a lot. And I'm glad I got to share it all with you. I'm sure we'll have them hanging off our every word. I'll leave you to do some mingling, unless you need anything else.
What I truly need is a kiss.
That can be arranged.
All right. And...
Almost a shame we're with company. I'd be tempted to let you whisk me away someplace quiet.
Come here, let me hold you.
Why? Are you expecting to be gone for long? All right. I could get lost in those arms.
Alright, I'll be back soon. Enjoy yourself.
With music in the air and wine flowing, I think I'll manage. Don't get into trouble, but if you must, fetch me first.
Alright, that's everyone. Let's go talk to Withers and complete this honor mode victory. Hello there, Withers. Circle of Disintegrate, Circle of Death, all that stuff.
Thou feelst it still. She is not here. She who was the boldest. Hast thy thoughts been with brave Karlach often?
The world is so much worse for her being gone. There was no one like her.
Correct. Not in planes material, elemental, nor transitive can her like be found. In but 10 days, an entire life was lived. More than mortal years. Mortal centuries were hers. Thy band, thy bond, gave that life to her.
I wanted my friends to be my new family. She was like a sister to me. Let's see what else we have. We should celebrate that, shouldn't we? Not mourn what wasn't.
Now thou speakest like me. Thou hast wisdom, after all. In the fugue plane, her soul burns so bright, it pains the gods to look upon. Recall that in time, all changeth and all is rejoined. Thou shalt be with her again.
I think I've caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words.
Look, I'm getting emotional.
It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
To all of you, my real family.
To you.
Place else there, not an astral projection suddenly, but that's fine. Yeah, complete honor mode. And complete the game in tactician mode. Yeah, I actually technically did do a tactician. I did it in custom mode so I could turn on the honor mode abilities, but oh my goodness, I did it. Oh my god. And just let's just kind of fast forward through all of this.
We make our way over hill, more in changing you into me, and me into you. I meant to say that I love you, or maybe fear like a flame.
I was tempted to see the cast of who was who, but nah, just continue through.
Firelight burning the tower. Hold tight, don't find the power. Firelight burning the tower. Hold tight, don't fight, don't lose the power.
This is such a perfect song for this to end to. And yeah, I'm going to keep playing this. I just love the story so much, and there's so many ways to play it. Maybe I'll do a monk, maybe I'll do a spellcasting melee person. There are a bunch of items that I've noticed about that, but right now, I'm just glad that I was successful in honor mode run. And, you know, I'm just going to talk a little bit about that. Was it perfect? No. I made mistakes here and there. I panicked, I did stuff that wasn't optimal in some way, shape, and form, but my overall strategy worked. And the fact that I was able to get honor mode finished with the sheer, which despite all the many mistakes I made and everything, means that you can do it too if you're watching all the way to the end here. Hopefully my playthrough gave you a few ideas of what to do. Some of my combos, I know my Black Hole Fireball Mind Blast is definitely very strong. But, yeah, I want to thank you all so much for watching me all the way through to getting honor mode. And, yeah, let's just cut through. Let's just finish this. This is just everyone putting their own quote. in the game. I just wanted to stop and just talk and just say thank you all. But yeah. How many people are still talking? Oh god. I know I see the X in the top right. There we go. We're at the end. You for playing this game.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
And that pretty much means that Withers is Jurgle? I think that's how his name pronounced. The original god of murder, strife, and death. I think he just preferred to be a scribe and observe and didn't like getting involved. So that's why he made the deal with them, thinking, hey, this is my way out. But now he's kind of like, I'm having regrets because these guys don't know what the hell they're doing with their godhood. Ah. I just want to see if there's going to be any new message or anything with my honor mode run. There we go. New game? Anything? No. Alright. Well, there's nothing new that says honor mode or anything, but that was it! I am a honor mode winner. I am one of the few who've managed it. And hopefully, if you're watching this and you feel the need to try, you also can. Actually, I'm curious. For my honor mode. Reunion camp, that's it. Just over and over. Alright. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video, whatever that may be. Until then.